In today's video, we're talking about one of the most creative and surprisingly profitable side hustles out there, furniture flipping. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you've ever walked past a thrift store or scrolled Facebook Marketplace and thought, that old dresser really does have potential, then this is for you. Furniture flipping is the process of taking old, outdated, or damaged pieces of furniture and giving them a new life, then selling them for a profit. It's hands-on, creative, it can be scaled from a weekend hobby into a steady income stream. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get started, where to find pieces, how to fix them up, and how to sell them in a way that brings in consistent cash. So first off, why furniture flipping works as a side hustle. People are constantly moving, redecorating, and upgrading their homes, which means there's always a steady supply of cheap or even free furniture out there. At the same time, buyers are willing to pay a premium for unique, well-styled, and sturdy pieces, especially compared to mass-produced items from big box stores. Unlike some side hustles that require expensive tools or certifications, furniture flipping is very flexible. You can start with just a few basic tools, some paint, and your own creativity. And the best part is you control how much time you put in. If you want to flip 1 or 2 pieces a month, you can. If you want to build it into a small business, that's possible too. So the first step is to find furniture to flip. And the beauty of flipping is that you can often find furniture for free or at an extremely low cost. I was literally on a walk with my dog the other day and there was a free dresser just sitting on the street. So I feel like it's everywhere. So where you can start first is things like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and any local buy nothing groups. People give away items all the time just to clear out space. Yard sales and thrift stores are also great places to look. What looks like a scratched up dresser to one person might be your next big profit. Here's just a quick tip. Focus on solid wood furniture. It's much more durable, easy to repair, and buyers love it. Veneer pieces can work too, but they do take more care when sanding or painting. Just don't overlook pieces that look rough. Often the uglier the piece, the better the profit once you transform it. Even if you go ahead and log into your Facebook and go to Facebook Marketplace, you've already got some furniture right here. All you have to do is type in, maybe you want to do dressers specifically. You can search and find, of course you can look on Facebook Marketplace, but the best ones will probably be on the side of the road for free. So just keep your eyes open. Okay, so now tools and materials you'll need to start. So to start flipping furniture, you don't need a full workshop. A few basics are going to take you really, really far. So sandpaper, a sander, a good quality set of brushes, quality primer, and paint are must-haves. A drill or a screwdriver set really does help replacing hardware, and wood filler can fix dents or scratches. As you grow, you can invest in extras like a paint sprayer, or smooth finishes, or clamps for repairing structural issues. But don't feel pressure to buy everything at once. Start small and upgrade as your profit rolls in. And when it comes to your branding work, things like business cards, social posts, or even a watermark on your photos, design tools like Canva are game changers. It's easy to create professional looking visuals that help your pieces stand out online, even if design isn't your strong suit. We do have a link to Canva if you want to check them out. I personally use the Pro plan every single day in my business. It's so helpful for creating anything. If you are just looking for a simple logo, you also can just sign up for the free version as well. They don't have as many templates as the paid version or the Pro plan, but it's still helpful. Let's just say you want to create a logo. All you have to do is come in here and type logo, and they have so many in here. Again, as you can see, this is the Pro plan, but they do have some that are not. So again, you can come in here, make it your own. Maybe you want something simple like this, and then you can of course adjust the letters, adjust the fonts, and then if you want to make business cards, you can print right here. Here you can see they've got postcards. You can make a sticker even. So Canva just makes it super, super simple. Next, let's talk about the transformation process. So this is where the fun begins. Once you've sourced a piece, the process usually follows 3 simple steps: cleaning, repairing, and finishing. So first, clean the piece thoroughly. Years of grime, dust, or polish build up can ruin a paint job. Then move to the repairs. Tighten screws, replace missing hardware, or use wood filler for cracks. Finally, prep the surface with sanding and primer before painting or staining. When choosing a finish, think about current design trends. Neutral colors like white, gray, or black are always popular, but bold accent colors or two-tone designs can make a piece really unique. Swapping out hardware like drawer pulls or knobs can also make a huge difference in the final look without adding much cost. If you're not confident in photography quality or styling your finished pieces, outsourcing can be a smart move. Platforms like Fiverr have freelancers who do specialize in photo editing, marketing material, or even writing listing descriptions. That way your furniture looks its absolute best online without you having to master every skill yourself. Next, let's talk about pricing. And this is honestly one of the trickiest parts. The general rule is to aim for at least double your costs, including materials and time. But don't undervalue yourself. Buyers are paying not just for the furniture, but for the craftsmanship, creativity, and convenience of having a ready-to-use piece. Look at what similar items are selling for on local platforms. A solid wood dresser you picked up for $40 and refinished could easily sell for $200 to $400 depending on the market. Coffee tables, sideboards, and bookshelves also tend to sell well because they're versatile and fit into many spaces. Now, where to sell flipped furniture? Selling is where many new flippers either succeed or struggle. And the good news is you do have options. Locally, you've got Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and OfferUp are just some great places to start. These platforms make it really easy to connect with buyers in your area, and you don't have to worry about shipping bulky items. But if you want to expand beyond local sales, consider online marketplaces like Etsy. While most people think of Etsy for handmade crafts, vintage or upcycled furniture can actually perform very well there. It also gives you access to buyers who are specifically looking for unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. So if you're interested, that link is down below where you can set up your shop. As you grow, having your own website can also set you apart from other sellers if you're looking to expand and maybe even make this a full-time gig. A site gives you a professional presence, helps you rank locally in search results, and lets you showcase a portfolio of your past flips. Hosting services like Bluehost is an example of a way to make a very simple and affordable site, even if you don't have any tech skills. Again, that link is also down below. And you don't have to start off with a website right now, but it's just something to think about as you grow your business. It can be really easy to get caught up in the excitement and overlook the basics. So let's talk about some mistakes and how you can avoid them. First off, buying every cheap piece you see. It's tempting to grab every dresser, chair, or table that shows up on the marketplace for free or $10. But not all furniture is worth the effort. Some pieces are too damaged, made from low quality materials, or simply won't have a strong resale value. A particle board bookshelf that's already falling apart may not sell for much even after you put hours into it. Focus on pieces with good bones, solid wood, classic styles, and items that buyers are already searching for. Next is skipping the prep work. This is the mistake that separates beginners from professionals. Painting over a piece without sanding, cleaning, or priming might save you time in the short term, but the finish won't last. Paint will peel, chips will show through, and your buyers are definitely going to notice. Proper prep might feel boring, but it's what makes the final product look polished and durable. A well-prepped piece not only looks better, but it's going to sell for more. Next is underpricing your work. A lot of new flippers are afraid to ask for higher prices because they think buyers won't pay. The reality is people will pay for quality and for the convenience of ready-to-use pieces. If you've spent time cleaning, repairing, painting, and styling an item, price it in the way that reflects the value you added. If you underprice, not only do you cut into your profits, but you also undervalue the effort and skill behind the flip. Next is ignoring market trends. Furniture flipping isn't just about making something look better, it's also about making something desirable. If you're painting every piece neon green because it's your favorite color, that might not match what buyers actually want. Take time to study what's trending in home decor. Neutrals and farmhouse styles might sell well in one area, while mid-century modern or bold statement colors might work better in another. Knowing your audience is just as important as knowing your tools. Next is forgetting to stage your pieces. How you present your furniture matters almost as much as the work you put into it. A beautifully refinished dresser photographed in a dark garage is not going to grab attention online. Take the time to stage your piece in good lighting with a clean background. Add simple decor like a plant or a lamp to show buyers how it could look in their home. This is where design tools like Canva can help you elevate your photos with subtle branding or overlays that make your listing look professional. And lastly, not tracking your costs and time. This is one mistake that can sneak up on you. You think you made a great flip, but once you add up the cost of paint, new hardware, and the hours you spent, your profit margin isn't as high as you thought. Keeping track of expenses helps you stay realistic and figure out which flips are worth your time. Using a tool like ClickUp to track projects or costs ensures that you don't lose sight of the business side of things. If you find out that you love flipping and it's a big passion of yours, there are ways to take it beyond just a few pieces a month. You could start partnering with local real estate agents or stagers who need furniture for homes on the market. You could offer custom and refinishing services for clients who already own furniture but want a new look. You might even hire part-time help for sanding or painting so you can focus on design and sales. Some flippers eventually rent storage units or small workshops to keep a larger inventory. The key is to grow at your own pace. Start with what you can handle, then expand as demand grows. At the end of the day, furniture flipping isn't just about making extra cash. It's about learning new skills, expressing your creativity, and building something that people will actually use and love in their homes. Whether you're sanding down your very first chair or setting up a full workshop, every flip teaches you something new and gets you closer to turning this into a reliable income stream. Start small, stay consistent, and don't be afraid to experiment with styles or markets until you find what works best for you. I know how overwhelming it can feel when you're just starting off on your first side hustle. There's so many ideas out there, but the ones that stick are the ones that match your creativity, your lifestyle, and your goals. Furniture flipping is one of those hustles that lets you start small, learn as you go, and build it into something real. If flipping furniture sounds like a good fit to you, all of the links that I talked about are down in the description below. Just as a reminder, you can use Canva for creating professional visuals, Fiverr for outsourcing if you need anything, Etsy for selling, ClickUp for staying organized, and Bluehost if you want to build your own site eventually. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. If you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It just helps us to continue to create free content and tutorials just like this. That wraps up this video. This channel is all about helping solopreneurs, creators, and small business owners find smarter ways to earn extra income. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.